All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an explosion animation demo here. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a fuse burning into some TNT, and then I'll show you how to make it explode. So this is gonna be the first part here. We're gonna actually just do the fuse, and I'm gonna talk about how to make it look good, how to make it clean. So you can see me here, I'm just drawing in the main frames, kind of just getting the general idea what the fuse looks like. And you'll see how the fuse is curved. I start off with curves, so like my reference I used had a curved fuse, but you might find a reference with a straight fuse or maybe a twisted fuse around something. Those all work very well. It's kind of just based on your reference. So mine had the curved fuse, so we're gonna do that. And you can see me here, I'm just trying to do the basic, laying out the frames, making sure it looks good the first time through. And you can also notice how I'm kind of going back and forth between frames, trying to make sure that I'm not going above or beyond any of the frames. And here we're just having it kind of burn down a little bit towards the end. And of course it wastes away. So when we play it in reverse, it's gonna look like it's growing. So if you play it in reverse and it looks like it's growing, then most of the time when you play it the right way, it'll look like it's burning away. And then I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna clean up these lines to kind of make them look more distinct. And you'll notice that none of these drawings look exactly symmetrical. That is because you don't want fire to burn symmetrically, because nothing really happens in nature symmetrically. Like, when was the last time you dropped a piece of glass and the crack was straight down the middle? It doesn't happen like that. It has lots of different kind of fractures and stuff like that. So of course fire doesn't burn in a straight line. So we need to think about that when we draw our effects and our animations. And here we're going to zoom out and we're going to look at our animation kind of zoomed out so we can get a better view of like what it looks like in the whole thing. So if you work too close to your main subject, you can kind of get this, I don't know what the right term is for it, but I say animation head. You kind of get stuck in just looking at the zoomed in head. And then so the next part of this video is going to be us actually making everything kind of explode and go out with the debris and everything. And there's a couple little principles we're going to be talking about with that. And I kind of just wanted to break this into two different parts so it would be easier to understand for everybody.